Welcome, Chosen One.
What is up, assholes? Welcome back to another Gwent video. More SKELLIGE, but this time it's not alchemy. Don't worry. In fact, in terms of even similarities between this and my alchemy list, there are very few. Today we're going to be playing a cultist self-wound deck, which I really hope is good. At least somewhat playable, because it is actually really fun. The core card of the deck, I mean, actually, there's no real core card. Like, you can obviously see Artis is in here. This is not an Artis deck. But he is in here. He's definitely a big bomb that we can drop on the board and hope he'll survive, but no guarantees. But he got a buff. Obviously, the buff to Artis is what inspired me to want to make this. So he is a very key part of the deck in that sense. He went from, I believe, 8 to 12 provisions. But he now plays a 4 provision cultist from our deck on deploy, which is very interesting. And the 4 provision cultists we have are obviously Fanatic. If you're playing Artis on ranged, which ideally you want to be in a position to do that, because that's when it's potentially worth a lot of points. Playing the Fanatic obviously will immediately trigger the Berserk, and you just have a 6 strength Bear Abomination. It's an 11-point play that sets up a very dangerous engine that the opponent has to deal with, or potentially lose the match. But we have some other ones, just an assortment of druids, cultists, although one of them is a druid. I was looking at Hermit, that's why I thought druid. Hermit is one of the newest druids, but also cultists. Butcher recently got a buff, and he does synergize with a handful of cards in the deck, so why not? Swabble cultist, honestly, I think a deck like this can use this card to enough of an extent to where it's good. Because we have a lot of stuff to heal. We have some benefits from healing. We have stuff that actually benefits from being damaged by the cultist. Drakkar. And yeah. We also have Svalbard Priest, another cultist. A 1-of Singer, also a cultist. A 1-of Tursek Veteran. Just a nice card to play with Artis on the board, but it also works as an alternative to Drakkar next to your priests. Double Blessing, because we have a lot of units that I think we want to be able to bring back for good engine value. Ceres with Shield Maidens, just as a payoff for playing Ursine Ritual. Good thinning, good points. The new Fukusha card, which can bring back Melusine, who we're also playing. I am still on the fence on Melusine if I like her. I mean, mainly, what I'm on the fence about is, do I like 20-point Melusines being Sugriffus righted? Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not. I am not decided yet. But I think Melusine is really good in a self-wound list, because she can damage stuff on both sides. Which has to be good. We're playing a lot of cultists, so she will refresh her ability a lot. It's a good ability. And we do have Sugriffus Right for a defender or a Wildkarl. Or I guess Champion of Svalbard. So why not include her? She seems good. Harold Houndsnut, because he's a sexy man. And I basically listed almost every card in the deck. But yeah. Let's go. It's a fun deck to play. The SKELLIGE self-wound engines where you can set up multiple units in a row to just do these things passively. It's one of my favorite things in Gwent. So hopefully we're going to get some nice setup going. And some fun matchups and not just a bunch of crap. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us skip to some hopefully good gameplay. Monsters. Just don't be Keltalis. I don't think that's Keltalis. I've been able to dodge Keltalis like my whole life, almost. This whole season. I have not encountered whatever the hell that deck is. Do I risk it? It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay. That happened. I want to try something. Did not think they were actually going to do that. Kill the drones. Stop the thing. So do you think Malacine gets heat waved? Against Arachas Swarm? The most notorious monsters control deck, known very well for their irritants and heat waves. Bleeding goes through armor, which kind of sucks, otherwise it would have had a thing going. Okay. Well, hopefully the rain takes care of business. We are doing okay. Although here comes Scoundrel. Alright. Which one? With this at 1 armor, this will take the armor off, then he'll gain 2 armor, and then Malacine will reset the thing. Heat wave. Oh, maybe they don't have it yet. I don't have the best setup for this, I'll admit. Okay, I'm at 42. Then I go up to that. That's good. Blood Moon has ended. I have pretty bad cards in my hand. But we win on even. We win on even. Yes, I did spend Fukushia round 1. Don't mind if I do. That's pretty good. What do we want against the deck? I mean, they benefit from swarming, and then also maybe Glusty. And once again, really reliant on drawing this to even get Melusine back. Okay, I'm not getting her back, so that's fine. I don't hate this, though. It's a good setup. I can definitely play Artis. Oh, I should have played Artis. This is definitely a ranged row Artis type of thing. But then we need one of these, which is not as fun. This will kill itself. This is interesting. Yeah, it's not great without the Fanatic, but okay. I didn't really know that was a thing, I'll admit. I mean, obviously, Megascope on Griffins is pretty good. I mean, it's very good. And yeah, they don't care about Artis either. So, that's my life. I'm not going to need this. Hey. Do I take the card here, huh? Mamuna. Imagine if she were only 1 strength. I don't get why she's 2. Is it just so a longship won't kill her? Or an Artis? Yeah, this deck is definitely kind of tricky to play. But I am enjoying it. Do I really need to put Ermion in here? I didn't want to, because I didn't think we were that reliant on the alchemies. That's funny. That's very funny.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
I hope you don't think I care about you banishing that. My bronzes aren't great.
You will see it in your dream.
Unfortunately, it will become their turn again.
Bow before modern prayer.
Accept our sacrifice! Mayhap your goggets Arachinia's heart is too one day.
Alright. Comfortable 7-point win. And that was with, you know, kind of a weak priest play there. God, when decks require actual thought and sequencing, I feel myself struggling. I don't have the biggest brain amongst the Gwent community. Skellige. if this is what I think it is, I'm going to feel bad about a potentially big Melusine. I am. I'm gonna feel very bad. I'm not quite sure what I was going for there. That was not it. Okay, this is something different. This is Artis Mirror. Artis Mirror. I might as well. It would be rude not to. Now I must emote.
Thank you.
It has to go at some point, right?
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
Fucking eat me girly. Looky here.
Maybe even now. Oh god. Yeah, I think now. Oh, bold strategy, Cotton. But you gotta respect it. I love it.
What do you desire, my lady of the seas?
Double singer.
That's where I'll be, under the sea.
Well, consider me frightened.
For the land to free, and the lady is content.
Jesus Christ.
He shall be mine.
This is dumb.
Take space.
This is dumb. But I can't pass up a good fight. You know? I just realized that I waited a turn too long here, so that's not going to work. That's nice. Then I can butcher it. My hand is not great. God damn it, it's doomed.
Who's the courage to fight the bold Carlos, eh?
Oh no.
Kiss my tail goodbye.
I have to know, am I being an idiot here? See, I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Of course I'm not being stupid. How could I be stupid? Oh wait, they can heal again. I'm an idiot.
Lady of the Seas, daughter of the heavens, accept my sacrifice.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. It is as foretold in legend that if anything can drag my ass out of whatever shit I get myself into, it is the red coin. The fact that I can pass a card up like a god. It's a good fact. It's a good fact of life that I can do that. Interesting.
Seen it all already. And then some.
Well, well, well. May I draw my artist in the artist mirror? Yes, and those are also good. Do I just keep this? I would have liked him, but nothing else. So I will gladly just take this.
Don't see a gap in their armor. Make one.
Well,
Oh, how wonderful! You speak our tongue.
Came no country for the weak.
if they play an 8 strength 1, it'll only be 4. If they res the 8 strength, they don't have an 8 strength 1. Yeah, I really don't know how much value I'm actually getting from Artis here. He seems rather questionable.
Artis Artis and the end.
Alright, 3 points. But as we all know, they can heal off a lot of their damage. But they've spent all the discard tempo. Ooh. And they're gonna get lucky with the rain. No, my god. I have Bloodthirst too, so getting Drakkar down ASAP is gonna be really good. I can soak some pings into it as well, which is very nice. Love the Darren. Love the Darren. Round 3 Crow Mother. Sad to see it, my friend. Legitimately. I mean, we're playing against a fellow Artis player. A fellow Battle Trance player. Which I'm not currently playing, but, you know. Now what I want is to hit this. And bring back my 19 strength card. I feel slightly bad. But only slightly. Got this. I mean, maybe they don't have... I guess they've already spent all the removal, so this defender isn't really carrying my ass. But there are definitely matchups where it would have. Okay. You know, there's more removal. The defender is definitely carrying my ass.
Take my hair life and grant them pure strength in return.
Never lucky with the rain, eh, Mr. Opponent? I mean, actually, the pings here line up perfectly. Next turn, one ping here for the trigger, one ping here, and then
Travel makes
take care of business.
Let's one see the bigger picture.
Alright. One here. One here. Get the thing, do the thing, and just play the thing.
But she brooks no insult.
We got some artist value even before playing our own artist this match, which is very nice. What are you gonna do, Irden? Offering to the sea. That wasn't too far off. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Yes, I rezzed a 19 strength Melusine, but she could have been 12 less. She could have been just the 7 that she starts as, and it would have still, you know. Oh, it's not that I'm trying to justify it for myself, because I'm pretty sure I'm not entirely okay with it. But it's a really cool card. It's a bunch of interesting effects, you know, crammed into one card. So I would love to be okay with it, but I'm not sure I am. All right, I'm thinking last match of this play session.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done.
Another Skellige. Why? Nobody plays this. And then suddenly when I am, then it's okay? I'm going first for once. That's interesting. I don't think I've gone first since the one game I lost, right? I think going first is a weakness. Who would have thought? But is it going to be another artist mirror? Because I can't handle back-to-back artist mirrors. That doesn't sit right with my stomach. Yeah, bait out that removal, son. You do that. No Melusine? Because we don't need her. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna draw into second priest. I'm gonna ditch cultist. All right.
What is your wish? What do you desire, my lady of the seas?
Priest on a hermit. just kind of negates itself, but it's just an extra step that adds healing value. So, who's to say it's not okay? And that's fine. Is it beasts? Is it beasts, Skellige? That would be kind of epic. Not gonna lie.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and throne.
What the hell are you doing? I mean, it's not even his fault. Your brothers betrayed me. Yeah, that makes sense. It's Lippy. Oh god, no, I'm going first against Lippy. That felt kind of wrong. That felt... I was like, ooh, if he kills the sirens, then we have room for more sirens. She's gonna die next turn and the row is full. What's your excuse for that, you dumb bitch? That bitch being me. Not the singer, this is not her fault. I put her in between a bunch of very uncomfortable looking men. With knives. I feel bad. There is a way to rectify this. I have to do this. I definitely messed something up there, but we're doing it. Oh god, it had to be a Lippy. It's been so long since Lippy was relevant, and I even ran into it. Why not kill this? So it's a brain dead Lippy player. That's nice. But does it matter? I mean, if I'd had Melusine, then easy. Easy. A big Melusine here, just on the res, would have been easy. But yeah, it's been so long since Lippy was relevant that I have... Even though Ursine Ritual has not been relevant in a different way since, I looked at Ursine Ritual for the first time in probably over a year. And I didn't even think Lippy. Like, I don't know what's up. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I don't have an extremely powerful engine game plan, but I have something. I mean, Lippy Ceres with a bunch of shield maidens. I can't really deal with that. Oh god, why? I'm allergic to Lippy. One thing's for sure, I can't bleed him. Neuromancy. For a Scald. Lippy Savage with Megascopes. What the fuck? Why? Anything but this, right? I'll take it. I don't care.
I can do a great deal more.
Okay, way to make me wish I kinda cared. Excuse me for not expecting that.
I could do this all day.
But doesn't Lippy play heat waves and shit? Yeah. They do.
Never find peace.
They need us.
I could have put it in the front, but it's only 3 turns, and I think they can... I mean, they're gonna have to play Lippy, and then they can probably play one more card, and... You know.
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
Wait, have they Lippied? I felt like they spent all of this when they Lippied. Or, you know, in round 1, but obviously they didn't, because they have not Lippied yet. You know, I did kind of want 2 of those skulls on the board. Hey, we killed Coral. We actually wasted rain. Ah, we didn't waste rain. Come on, Roach. Roach, go on ranged. There you go, you dumb bitch. Love you. Alright, now we are ready to...
Skellige needs a fierce king.
play Artis. Bloodthirst 2. Ha! Try Bloodthirst 5. Idiot. I mean, yeah, so far so good, but we all know what's happening here. We all know what's coming. Storm here would have been great. Fulmar.
Give 'em no rest, no reprieve.
Fulmar would have been sack. Artis is kind of screwing my boats a little bit here. Whoa. Okay. I mean, what do I have? Do I have it? I did. That can be. If my 2 last cards had been switched, that can be. Would have eaten my ass raw. Holy shit. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm really happy that there even came a video out of this. Because I'm gonna be honest, while I agree it makes sense to maybe test decks, play them a bit, before recording yourself playing them in pro rank to upload on YouTube for thousands of people. Well, that all sounds great. This, alongside many of my decks that I feature, I had not tested against real people before recording today. But, you know, I had faith. And you know what? The deck is strong. The deck is potentially very strong. I mean, we know, like, Fukushia, obviously a busted card. Ceres with Shield Maidens, it's so good. Like, this alone is a reason to play Ursine Ritual. Artis, I mean, here's the thing. I think Artis is good now. I think Artis is really good now. Like, the extra tempo and even thinning upon playing him. Like, he's still just as easy to kill or move or lock or whatever. But what you're left with on the board, relative to how much you paid in provisions for Artis, it's so much better than before. Like, thinning your deck for one of your weaker cards. If you go for, you know, the Fanatic, then it's an 11-point play that thins your deck for 1. And if they kill the 5, you still have 6 points and a thinner deck. Which obviously in round 3 doesn't matter, but if you want to go for a round 1 Artis, which you definitely can, that's relevant. So I think he's definitely a viable card now. I think really the only Artist-related concern I have is that the deck isn't built enough for him. Because obviously, when you're playing Artis, like, the whole idea is he will damage, you know, all your opponent's units by half, which is great, but then you either play units that don't mind being hit by half, or you play special cards, artifacts, you know, summoning units instead of playing them. And we have a lot of that. Swabla Totem is great with Artis. Sigdriffus Right is great. Vildkarl is great. The Veteran, the Drakars. But honestly, I don't think enough of these cards are really good with Artis. But that's, you know, like part of the thing here. This is not an all-in Artis deck. You know, we're not bringing Artis back in every round. You know, we're not reliant on drawing him and sticking him to even win. It's just a deck that can use Artis for decent value. And, you know, if your hand doesn't really allow for Artis to be good, or you're in a matchup where you know he's not going to be great, he's going to get killed, you can play him on melee and get one of these other cultists. I mean, Swabla Butcher, if you're able to hit a Drakar, Houndsnout, Herald's Pal, a Veteran, just something off your totem. If you're able to hit something that negates the damage in some way, Butcher is a pretty good card. And, you know, Hermit, if you have a Singer on the board, if you have, you know, something, again, to negate the damage, like a Drakar that you didn't have a Priest for, Hermit is also good. So just playing Artis on melee for one of these, given the right circumstances, even as Swabla Cultist, under the right circumstances, Artis on melee, just for one of these cards. Like, that being the floor of the card is very impressive. He's a beast. You know, as his shadow would imply, he's kind of a beast. But the deck was very fun. You know, longtime viewers will know that while I haven't played a lot of Self-Wound in probably years now, I am a big fan of it. I think Skellige with the Self-Wound package has the most fun, you know, multi-unit engines, right? Sure, you can have a unit that generates value over time, you know, but Skellige with their units that, like Svalbard Priest, hitting a Hermit, which then hits a Drakkar, and also triggers a Singer, right? And then on the other side of the Drakkar, you have Melusine, who is hurting it. And on her right, you have another Drakkar, or a Veteran. And then maybe you have, you know, Harald Houndsnout somewhere on your board, who's just supplying some extra pings just to make your Drakkars trigger every turn, to make your Veterans trigger faster. It's so fun. It really is. So I recommend this deck. It's a deck that I will definitely keep looking into. Keep working on to get it to work. If you have any tips or tricks, suggestions on how we can improve this, I would love to hear them. Because this, much like Alchemy, but to a lesser degree, is a deck that I very much enjoy and would like to return to at some point. I will not do back-to-back videos with this probably, because I feel like this needs more work. More time to think. But it was very fun. And I hope you thought so too. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you do end up trying out this deck, do let me know down below how it goes. I would love to hear your experiences. Are they good? Are they bad? What was good? What was bad? You know, that sort of thing. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. And I look forward to seeing you again for the next video, whatever that may be. Whenever that may be. I'm hoping to do another one over the weekend. I have a long weekend off of work, so hopefully there'll be some more Gwenting. But for now, this is Ace of Plays signing off. Epic cringe. And hope to see you soon. Bye.